Okay, here we've got a calculus question. I normally leave this until year 11, the final term before your exam. So don't worry if you don't recognise any of this. We will be going through it before you get to the exam. So I've got displacement, which is different from distance. Displacement is very similar, but it's the absolute distance between you and where you've travelled. It's not the actual distance you might have travelled. Okay, it's just how far away you are from where you started. If I differentiate that, t cubed becomes 3t squared, 4t squared becomes 8t, and 5t becomes 5. And so you're going to get v is equal to 3t squared plus 8t minus 5. But the question wants t as the subject. So I can see it's like a sort of quadratic equation, but to use the quadratic formula I have to have it equal to 0. So if I take a v from both sides, I can rewrite the question as 0 is equal to 3t squared plus 8t minus 5 minus v. Now it's in quadratic format and I can go ahead and use the quadratic formula. My a value is 3, my b value is 8, and my c value is minus 5 minus v. Alright, so the answer then, the solution, just like if we did a quadratic formula, it would say x is equal to, t is going to be equal to minus a, that's minus b, that's minus 8, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is going to be 64, minus 4 times by a, which is 3, times by c, which is minus 5 minus v. All over 2a, which is going to be 2 3 6. So all I'll do now is tidy this up, and hopefully I'm going to get 4 marks. I think this is a 6-mark question. This is virtually half a grade, this question, so it's very valuable. Minus 8 plus or minus, yeah, that's right. The square root of, now, minus 4 times by 3 times by minus 5 is going to be plus 60. Make sure you get the signs right. And minus 4 times by 3 times by minus v will be plus 12v, all over 6. So we're getting there, we're getting to what they want. T is equal to minus 8 plus or minus, now we've got 64 plus 60 is 124, isn't it? Plus 12v. But you see, look at the question, the answer they give us, they want it over 3, so clearly we need to cancel a 2 all the way through. So to do that, I'm going to pull what I can out of the top. 124 and 12, they both share a 4, don't they? So I'm going to rewrite that one as the square root of 4 times by the square root of what's that, 31? Half of that 62, half of that 31, yep, 31 plus 3v. Now do check, is 4 times by, see I can multiply it back to get to the question. 4 31s are 124 and 4 times by 3 is 12, but the square root of 4 of course is 2. So what that means is I can cancel the 2 top and bottom. So that's going to become minus 4, plus or minus, 2's cancel, 31 plus 3v, all over 3. Okay, and now I don't need that second, I don't plus or minus because they told us the one they wanted in the answer. Okay, yes, it's difficult, but at the same time not impossible because we know the quadratic formula, you've practiced it since you were so tiny, okay, and now it's getting to the time where you should be able to do it, no problems. Okay, and apparently people usually only pick up 1 or 2 marks in this question, which is a real shame. Wouldn't it be lovely if you got all 6? Okay, and the mark scheme should be here. There we go. Yep, 31, 3, minus 4 and 3, and they're all M marks, so you have to get the M mark to get the A mark. So it's important to show a method.